As with all the best laid plans, it began to fall apart.
It's the guilt of watching all these other lives fall apart based on what I did.
I mean, without him, the entire case could fall apart.
Things just started to fall apart.
The world's gonna fall apart? God, Tom could fill in at the last minute.
So fill in the resume for me.
I'll have to fill in as best I can.
You just have to get him clean and fill in the last year of his life.
So, actually, how often do you really fill in for him?
Did you find out what happened to the men responsible for your mother's murder?
Well, if you read the story, we might find out.
Was I meant to Google him all afternoon to find out he has 8 kids?
You need to read this Cosmo and find out why you did.
Well, if I find out Stanley's been screwing around, I'll kill him.
You have to focus on the charm to pull the memories out.
Just focus on one thing at a time.
Well, as you can see, I have more pleasant things to focus on.
But I can make it easier for you to focus on your problems.
Fortunately, I have other people's problems to focus on right now.
It's being discussed and seriously considered, and we all get along like clams.
You don't get along with ordinary criminals either, which is why you are constantly getting in trouble.
You get along a lot better with a weapon and a kind word than a kind word alone.
Wish you two could try to get along, Mr. Brooks.
You guys, is it possible for us to have one day, just one day, where you two get along?
Could you please just get away from me with that camera?
I'll never get away from house or my daughter if I stay here.
Get away with saying dumb shit.
Let's get away from the others.
Get away from my family's yard.
As soon as I get back to Galactica, I'll send a rescue party.
Well, I should get back to that Kate.
I have to get back to the kids.
How else do they get back and forth?
Just a guy telling you to get back in your nice truck.
Like most ranchers out here, we barely get by.
It's just that my lawyer told me what you're offering for spousal support, and I can't get by on that.
Well, it ain't all champagne, you know, and the can, but I get by.
The one you're magically gonna get by sulking and acting like a brat?
We try to get by.
I don't like when strangers get in my way or anyone.
Mama, if you get in the way of me and Sailor's happiness, I'll fucking pull your arms out by the roots.
Get in rhythm.
Come on, get in there.
How did you get in here? Let's not get into it in front of other people, okay?
Submission locked in. Ronda Rousey makes sure Raquel doesn't get into the ring.
He might be into me, but he doesn't seem to want to get into me.
You know the strychnine didn't get into my meatloaf all by itself, right?
Why don't the two of you get into your time machine?
I didn't even get off.
Thought I'd see if you could get off a little early.
Get off my property!
Will you get off the fucking carpet?
She told me I should get off the plane because she had a feeling.
Take care of you till you get on your feet.
Normally, what you get on these cruise ships is your desperate single woman hoping to meet a guy, and you sure don't fit the bill.
Sir?
I tried to get on that plane.
Here, take your driver's license so you can get on the plane with your nasty ass, dirty ass.
Get on your J.O.B.
If you get this message, Giles, get help and get out here.
What she means is, in our neighborhood, people don't get out right away.
Find Alan so we can get out of here.
You will never get out of prison.
And I promise I will get out of the way and let the two of you be happy.
Well, Travis, you have to get over that.
Get over here, Danny.
Get over there and keep a lookout. They're still trying to get over the last 1,000 days she's missed school.
I don't want to get over that.
No, but something tells me they didn't give away their only one.
There's certain werewolf behavior that will clearly give away its location.
I'm about to give away his job.
Don't give away your positions until you see the mammoth.
He'll give away our position any chance he gets.
I know you think I'm just being crazy, but Elliot, you should not give up on Keith.
You should just give up forever.
Who's saying you have to give up anything?
I may even give up golf for it.
The only reason I agreed to give up the house was because I thought I was going to get a gorgeous little apartment.
All I wanted was just a few hours outside of work to see Joshua so that he could go ahead and start falling in love with me.
Just go ahead and look before your neck snaps.
Go ahead, bend over, touch your toes.
Okay, go ahead and cut me a sliver.
Go ahead.
People have a tendency to go away.
Can we, like, pretend it's not happening and maybe it'll just go away?
Why don't you go away and stop?
Just go away.
Just go away. Gotta go back to dating dumb guys from the gym.
If you are not satisfied, you can put an end to the experience and go back to being just you on your own.
Look, if I could go back in a machine, I would.
Now I have nothing in it except being with you, and I wouldn't go back even if I could because I don't care what I do for a living.
I'd rather die than go back there.
When I go off to college, that's the end for us.
How many times did you go off on your little business trips and leave me alone?
Fucking white girl would go off into the distance for 3 fucking hours and expect people to come look for her, bruh.
Because if the sirens go off, you will not have time to go searching.
I teach you all you need to know, and then you go off and you make $1 million.
So you could go on vacation for a week and no one gives a shit.
I mean, we couldn't even get it up to go on our big trip. And now we're celebrating our anniversary stuck in a bathroom.
Go on.
Go on. You know, and whatever I owed him, it would just go on my tab.
Now go out and have a great time.
So you haven't agreed to go out with him?
If you had made me go out last night, I would have never met Courtney.
You know, I do know a guy in the sewers, but, I don't go out anymore.
I can't let you go out in this.
You know, he needs to chill from hanging with his crew so hard and grow up.
It's going to grow up to 3 feet inside of me, and then it eats all my food so that I don't get fat. So, did you all grow up on this boat?
You got to grow up with your mom and your dad.
So, did you all grow up on this boat?
Parchment to hang on your wall. Medal to wear at graduation.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on. What did he just say?
Hang on. Carrie, hang on a second. Can't we hang out?
And they're normal people, and then they hang out with you, and then they're fucking Jack Nicholson in The Shining or something.
Okay.
You should hang out with Peter.
Why can't Ford and I just hang out?
Back home, me and the kid used to goof off in this game called Tron, but then it got a virus that made the motorbikes go slow, and then Vanellope stopped wanting to hang out in there.